Thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and start right off. Why did I decide to design and develop this artifact? I designed this to have an interactive lesson module instead of a typical lecture, worksheet, test, assignment type lesson. I've noticed from when I was teaching and from research that interactive lessons, collaborative lessons, student-paced lessons, students tend to do better as they feel they have a control in their learning, which leads me to part of the reason why I think this artifact is innovative is because it's student-paced learning in a really interesting and unique platform, which we will see here in a moment. This is my project in Rise 360. I have a few different section lessons here, and each one you go through will take you to the next automatically. I've started off with just the purposes of figurative language, and this is my introduction. I have audio. I have put in a clip from YouTube for students to watch, and students can click these buttons and it will take them to the next lesson. Now the bottom here is a trick question because all of these are correct, but it's designed for students to go through each one. For example, when I click Adding Creative Flourish, this is where it will take us. And what I think is really cool and innovative about this platform is that there are a lot of different resources, different things you can put in here. For example, I added in these tabs for students to click through with a quote. I've added in a picture from the book that I'm quoting, and I think it's really neat. There's so many different things you could do. On here, I have a photo here, which is hard to see. It's full size because of the screen. However, students can select the buttons to learn more about different types of figurative language. There's examples with the audio version reading, which students can interact with, which I love. I think it's so fun. This another resource is a scenario. So I could have done it with two people talking to each other, maybe a character doing something, but I chose this one because I felt it was on theme, as if students were being spoken to by an instructor. And then here's the Powtoon video that I created that I had inputted into my video through YouTube. So I've had some challenges, which I've mentioned in my design journal, but thankfully most of those have been resolved. I think the big challenge for me now is just going to be keep pushing through and, working through the rest of it, having the motivation and the time, and figuring out all the little hitches that come. So for example, there was one of these I was doing where I wanted to put in audio, and it would not work. No matter what I did, I would restart my computer, I exited out of all my browsers, I did everything I could, and it wouldn't work. So I just gave up. And then a few days later, I came back and it worked. So that was really happy with that. And sometimes there really is no rhyme or reason to why there are some issues. Just patience and time and to keep trying to make it work. I'm really excited to share my final project once it's finished. And I can't wait to watch the rest of your videos. Thanks for watching.